ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਸਾਊਥ ਏਸ਼ੀਅਨ ਪਲਸ ਪ੍ਰਾਈਮ ਟਾਈਮ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਸ ਵੇਲੇ ਸੁਣ ਰਹੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਹੋ ਔਰ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਸਾਡੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਜੀ ਇਸੇ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਹੀ ਇਸ ਵੇਲੇ ਲਾਈਨ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਡਾਇਰੈਕਟਰ ਆਫ ਮਾਰਕੀਟਿੰਗ ਵੈਸਟਰਨ ਯੂਨੀਅਨ ਦੇ ਜੋਸਲਿਨ ਡੇਵਿਡ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਜੁੜ ਗਏ ਨੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਸਾਡੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਜੋਸਲਿਨ ਡੇਵਿਡ ਵੈਲਕਮ ਟੂ ਸਾਊਥ ਏਸ਼ੀਅਨ ਪਲਸ ਹਾਊ ਆਰ ਯੂ
Thank you. I'm doing very well. Thank you for having me.
Very welcome. And I know, first of all, wishing you a very happy Diwali and happy Bandi Chhod Divas. Western Union, you guys also launched an amazing app on this important festival. So, would you like to tell our listeners about that? How you plan to launch this app?
Yes, I would love to. So first of all, happy to and your listeners across Canada. I'm pleased to represent Western Union. I'm actually based and calling to you today from Alberta to talk about our Western Union. And I like to Veer, it's in your pocket. For those of you who in Canada, you know that it's sometimes very cold in our country. To send money from the convenience of an app in your pocket, wherever you are, is the true meaning of in a digital age, which obviously, you know, is important to us and important to our customers who in sending money to their wherever they may be in the Western Union services today around the world.
Okay, and I think the idea is quite cool, as you rightly said, you know, Western Union in your pocket. So do you, other than the convenience, that yes, it's quite convenient to do that, other than that, are there any other advantages also app and then sending the money that way?
Yes, absolutely. One of the things I'm most proud about is that, you know, the app also provides convenient but very functional conveniences of being able to manage how you move your money. So, for example, in the past, every month, you have an easy way to see your transaction history, manage your receiver. And know that this is very they have multiple family members or friends that they are sending to, and being your receiver information, their bank account information, their address information is very important that the transaction goes through. You know, in minutes, right? So being able to manage that is very important. The other functions that I love about the app is that we find an agent location using our, and you can, the status of your transfer on your phone. So if I've sent money to you, maybe you haven't yet picked it up, doing intro show, I can see the status of it on my app and say, hey, Yudvir, it's time to pick up your money. It's still showing, and I'll know, and be assured actually picked up by being able to track it. Again, all from the app.
Wow, that's amazing. So all from the app, you're able to not only track it, but you're also able to know when the money is being picked up. And especially, I think that's another good feature that you've highlighted, your previous receivers. And all our listeners said that yes, Western Union, the 21st October, if you're transferring money through your app, so there's a $0 transfer today. So this is the last day, 31st October. So if you're planning to send money to India, do download this app, Western Union, and then you can send the money. Today there won't be any fee. I'll also like to know that is there any, Joycelyn, that okay, this is the 1,000 or is there any limit?
Yes, that's a very good question. So currently our transaction limit, $1,000, is compliance reason. However, working very closely under the new regulations to expand that may be increased in the future. That is by transaction. So if you wanted to send more than one transaction, needed to send over $1,000, you could send multiple transactions. But currently the limit is under one year.
Okay. And how many countries did you we can send this money?
Very good question. I'm most proud about the app is, you know, Western Union service to over 200 Canada on our app. You can send money to over 200 countries. So whether you have or in the UK or in Dubai, you know, our app will help move money to all of those countries. And the things that I think sets us apart from our competition, we offer service to 200 countries. Some of our other competition who are maybe more or new in the market only offer service to one or two countries. And so that's really the strength of the Western Union brand and the Western Union network around the world, that obviously makes us a leader in the space. I mean, Western Union processes about 31 per second. An amazing number, but in this we've been talking about 5 minutes. You know, imagine that is 31 transactions per second, global union.
5 and 1, I'll...
Very good.
Sort of number, 31 transactions per second. So that's a lot. The money in terms of dollars or in terms of whatever you want to calculate, euros, that might also be quite large, because 31 transactions, that's a huge number. Later, I doubt Western Union has competition right now.
We are obviously in the world and a leader, but being a leader also comes with responsibilities. We spend a lot of in technology and in compliance, ensuring that the money is moved safely for our customers, and on both sides, on the send and receive side. And one of the things I think that makes us a leader too, we're very committed to our communities, which is why we're here on the phone with you today. I mean, the Western Union committed to lighting up villages in India, and this is a campaign that we light up a village, and it's a continuation of a campaign that we launched last Diwali in 2015, which was we decided to run it again this year, and we just wrapped up actually, and we will be as a company lighting up villages. Previously, some of the states included Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, and these states and places that have villages that did not have technology to even allow them to have light on Diwali. Western Union has done as part of this is help bring light and technology to these villages, and we're proud to share with you. And not only because we move 31 transactions per second, but that leadership and invest back into the communities that we includes up to 15 remote villages in India.
Wow, this is a wonderful initiative. I never knew about that. I think this is a wonderful initiative by Western Union, and I must thank you for that, because you're absolutely right. We read stories about people not able to celebrate. A story about there are 71 villages in a particular area that they will celebrate Diwali because there's not enough light. There's no power situation, no electricity. But I think initiative by Western Union, they're lighting up people's life, helping them provide electricity. So, and once again, Joycelyn, I thank you very much for all the initiative that Western Union for the South Asian community, especially for Diwali and Bandi Chhod Diwali. Anything else that you quickly want to add?
No, other than to encourage all the listeners to download the app today. It's on Android and iPhone at zero fee to send money back home. So real-time update for your listeners. They can reach them on Twitter, on Facebook, and support if they have questions. And obviously, we thank everyone of Western Union. We are here to serve you, our customers.
Okay, we would like to remind our listeners once again that yes, today is the last day, 31st October, as we've been continuously announcing previous days. You downloaded that app, please, that app right away. It's $0 fees today to your loved ones, and send money to India for $0 just today. 31st October is the last day, but even otherwise, it's very, very convenient, and I'm sure more downloaded, but in case you haven't, so please go ahead and download this app. And Joycelyn, as I was talking to you, just Western Union, you're there on the social media, so I just started following Western Union while we were talking.
Very good. Well, thank you. One more follower to engage with on our Facebook.
Definitely around 5,000 of followers already on Facebook. Thank you. We wish you all the best. Happy Diwali, happy Bandi Chhod Divas to your entire team at Western Union.
Much, sir. Have a good day.
Have a good day. Take care. Bye bye. Program South Asian Pulse Drive Time. The Sarnal dekhte hain ji agle caller. Haan ji, Gill sahab.